If you ever dreamt of wild Africa and longed to experience a memorable grassland safari, then the Maasai Mara National Reserve is your next destination. Established in 1961 to protect wildlife from hunters, the Maasai Mara National Reserve is one of the attractions in Kenya, with beauty and abundant wildlife that hardly disappoints.
We arrived and I have watched nature documents over 25 years. So it's been my dream always to come to Africa and see and live those animals. So after the first ride, when we came here, I cried because it was so emotional. And when we took the second trip and look around the animals, I cried almost every. When I saw the lion, I cried. The cheetah, I cried. And I don't know why, but it's been amazing. It's been just amazing. I have seen animals in zoos, but it's not the same. It's not the same when you see them in the nature.
Every July to October, 1.5 million wildebeest and zebras uniformly make a circular tour between the Serengeti National Reserve in Tanzania and the Maasai Mara National Reserve in Kenya in search of greener pastures, a spectacle dubbed the seventh wonder of the world. Nowhere in the world is there a movement of animals as immense as the wildebeest migration. The migration has to cross the Mara River in the Maasai Mara Reserve, where crocodiles wait to prey on them. It is incredible, magical and unspeakable. Visitors from all over the world would camp meters away from the edge of the Mara River for several days just for this show. But then, how do the animals know the way from the Serengeti National Reserve in Tanzania to this crossing point in Kenya's Maasai Mara National Reserve? According to ecologists, the wildebeest journey is dictated primarily by their response to the weather. They follow the rains and the growth of new grass. Come late October, the wildebeest from Tanzania start heading south again to the Serengeti National Reserve when the first of the short rains are falling on the Serengeti's plains, bringing new flashes of growth and filled waterholes. By this time, most of the female wildebeests have conceived. Come January the following year, 600,000 to 800,000 calves are born on both the Kenyan and Tanzanian side.
These are all resident wildebeests. All these are resident in the east of Mara. But during the month of February, at Loita, you find it's totally dry. So they come back to Mara to give birth. Such that they give birth, at the same time there's something for the babies to start eating. There's a grass. And these are not the resident wildebeest. So what about the non-resident, the one which makes Serengeti? That's also where they are giving birth. And what happens is that within 1 month, they give birth to many. And the reason for this is to make sure the cats don't eliminate their species.
The annual period of birthing provides a feast for predators in a reserve that is home to, among others, members of the Big Five.
Seeing all the animals is unbelievable. Today, for example, we saw 13 giraffes at once. We saw a cheetah with 4 cubs. That's something very unusual for me coming from up north. So.
They say when you visit once, you visit twice, and you always will come back.
Irene Mchuma Odim, Magical Sense in the county of Narok.